Hey guys, it's your boy CeeLo, not green, back with another Overwatch news roundup. I think I might start doing a weekly news roundup series if you guys would be more interested in that. I still want to make videos when major stuff happens, but I feel like I should keep the smaller stuff to like a video a week rather than pump out a million videos a week going over like 3 tweets at a time. I don't know, that'll probably hurt my growth as a channel, but I'd rather have some more quality videos over the quantity of videos. Let me know in the comments what you'd rather see from me. More quality or more quantity? I am at your disposal, sir, or madam. Let's start with the bad news first. Get that garbage out of the way and then move on to the good stuff. In his first interview after selling Activision Blizzard to Microsoft, Bobby Kotick sat down with GamesBeat to discuss the details of the deal with the tech giant. On a side note, Microsoft's main competitor Sony took a massive $20 billion drop in value in the days following the merger. Yeah, Phil Spencer, bit of a Sigma male.
What is that melody? Freedom.
In this interview, Bobby goes on to say that he felt the major reason for the Activision stock prices taking a giant hit over 2021 were the result of both Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 not releasing or showing any major public progress in the recent months. On its own, I'd actually agree with Bobby here. When you have Call of Duty Vanguard not doing so well this year, compared to Modern Warfare and Cold War over the last 2 years, having the 2 biggest titles you have coming up not have any major news in a long time will make any investors nervous and not really feel like they got their money's worth in the stock they bought. Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 are going to be huge, regardless of if the Microsoft deal happened or not. They would bring in a lot of players and a lot of money would be made off those 2 new games alone. However, when you take a split second to actually think about it more deeply and specifically look at the stock price graph for 2021, it paints a far different picture. Let's go ahead and take a look. In February 2021, right at BlizzConline, the stock was as high as it's been in the year to date, over $100 a share. That's really good. Just keep in mind that the stock price falls almost 50% by the end of the year. In July, when news of the major lawsuit broke, the stock fell from around $90 to below $80 in a few days alone. That's a pretty hefty drop for how much stock many of these investors own. It gets even worse. When November rolls around and it's found out that Bobby Kotick himself is a disgusting gremlin of a human being by telling an assistant that he'd have her killed in a heated voicemail and getting an airline attendant fired because his buddy was getting a little inappropriate with her on a private jet, the stock absolutely plummeted, throwing the leaders of all 3 of the big boys, Phil Spencer from Microsoft, Doug Bowser from Nintendo, and Jim Ryan from PlayStation, all denouncing Activision Blizzard and their leadership from Bobby. It makes complete sense that the stock price fell $15 in 2 days. By December 2021, the stock was at the lowest point in almost 3 years. And now to top it all off, the stock price shot right back up as soon as Microsoft bought the company. A $30 jump in a month. Looking good for whoever bought low. Alright, all that boring Econ 101 stuff I just went over shows that no, Bobby, it wasn't the games not launching that ruined the stock. The fact that the stock price chart follows your company's controversies dates to a T kind of says something else. Some Blizzard devs have also followed up with this by tweeting some super revealing information. Tracy Kennedy, who works on the Overwatch team as a producer, said in a tweet that Bobby himself asked Team 4 to work on Overwatch 1 projects that eventually got scrapped, making that time on canceled projects wasted instead of being spent on working on Overwatch 2 and getting it out faster. So whose fault is it? The teams you told to waste months of time working on things that weren't even going to be released? Or you, Bobby? I think you can make your own informed decision. Okay, getting all that stuff out of the way. Let's get on to the super exciting news. Recently, Blizzard head Mike Ybarra has had some super incredibly positive things to say regarding his company and their work. In a few tweets recently, Ybarra has mentioned that over the last few weeks, project reviews have been going over extremely well. These project reviews are basically when the teams in Blizzard go over what they have to show to investors and the higher-ups of the company. With Ybarra, the head of Blizzard is now saying that things are looking promising with what has been shown, as well as a few more reviews coming up in the next couple weeks, as he says. This means that whatever progress on Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 has been made is looking amazing if the head of the company is publicly saying this. Along with the positive project review tweets, Mike Ybarra has also published a blog post talking about how things will improve now that the Microsoft merger happened. The most exciting part of the article, however, is the last 2 paragraphs. He says that Blizzard has big plans and content to show off soon that is going to start next week. Holy crap, next week, y'all. Next week. This is incredibly positive news. We can hear about the future of Overwatch 2 starting sometime before next Saturday. This could be one of the biggest upcoming weeks for Overwatch in almost a year. Buckle up, y'all. It's gonna get bumpy. Another bit of smaller yet cool as hell news is that it's been confirmed by both Jake and ML7 that a new content creator experimental patch is in the works. Yesterday on Twitter, former pro player and now coach of the Overwatch League team, the Houston Outlaws, Jake Lyons, said that the Overwatch team reached out to him to be a part of another content creator experimental patch for the game. Last time, streamers Flats, Samju, and Violet recommended some wild changes to the devs for them to put into the game as an experimental card. Along with this patch came a community tournament where many streamers and pro players joined in to have some fun with money on the line. It was a great way to show the community that the dev team wants to work more with the people making content on the game and to make some wacky changes to the game while we wait for Overwatch 2 to come out. Jake said that he's only going to recommend changes to Genji, Doom, Echo, Mei, Pharah, Junkrat, Sombra, Bastion, Hanzo, and Torbjorn, meaning somebody else is going to have to change the rest of the DPS cast, which ends up being Ashe, Soldier, Cassidy, Widow, Tracer, and Reaper, all the hit-scan heroes. It's been confirmed that Wanted is making all the changes to hit-scan as well. Most of Jake's changes are flat buffs, but with a few drawbacks, as he says here in his tweet, but some of the changes he made, like to Echo, are absolutely busted. All hail our new flex DPS gods. I'll leave a link in the description to a document showing some of the changes he's made to the characters as well if you want to take a look. ML7, the popular support streamer, also confirmed on his stream yesterday that he's going to be a part of this upcoming experimental patch as well. He has been a little bit more vague with his info, but the tweet he put out today, yeah, he's making another hero a support. I wonder who it's going to be. Will it be Echo like I recommended, or maybe a new hero? No, it won't be that, but I just want to see what the Ana God himself has planned. This next patch should be amazing. Jake also confirmed that this patch isn't going to be live in the next few days, but I do want to mention that there was a 200 megabyte pre-update on the Battle.net launcher for Overwatch, so it's possible we'll get that patch sooner than later. Whew, alright, that wraps things up for this video. The turnaround that's happened in the last few days has been huge, and my Hopium tanks are starting to be refilled just a little bit. And like I said at the top, if you want me to make longer, more weekly news roundup videos, let me know. Or if you want the opposite, just let me know as well. Please like the video if you enjoyed or learned something new. Please subscribe if you want to see more stuff from me. Ring that little dang-a-lang bell to be notified when I upload. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.